Friends, today we are talking about procrastination. I've dealt with it in my life. I know you have in your life as well. Everyone deals with it to some extent. I've developed a rock solid list of things that will help you beat procrastination and make you the most productive version of yourself. Stay tuned to listen to them. Okay, number one in this procrastination tip list is just get the ball rolling, okay? I know this is very simple to do, but it's easier said than done. When you procrastinate, the last thing you want to do is to sit down and do what you need to do. So, you need to sit down, ignore every other distraction, which I'll talk about in a second here, but just focus on doing 5 minutes. Get to the easiest point of entry. If it's, for me, I'll give an example. For me, it was just adding a graph to an Excel doc that I was doing recently, or something super small that you think will take you the least amount of time as the easiest point of entry. And once you get in, I assure you, you will notice after 5, 10, 15 minutes, you'll be working, you'll be getting into a deep work zone, and you will not have noticed that the 5 minutes have gone by. So that's step number one. Attack the easiest point of entry and start with only 5 minutes. Number two is the Pomodoro Technique, okay? I studied this back in college when I was struggling to figure out how to make my lifestyle efficient and most productive. So the Pomodoro Technique was invented, I think, in the 1980s by some Italian student in university. And basically, this is how it works. You work for 25 minutes and then you take a 5-minute break, okay? And you keep repeating that. Every 3 or 4 of those rotations, you take a long 30-minute break. I know this sounds weird, but you really have to try it in order to see the positive effects of it. You will get into a super deep work zone after a 25-minute span because it's a short enough amount of time in your mind to think, oh, I can do this, but it's a long enough amount of time to get things done. It's really weird. Try it out for yourself. Highly recommend. It is one of the best things that I've learned when beating procrastination and increasing your productivity. Okay, the next one, step number 3 that I would say is block scheduling, okay? Block scheduling is how I handle my calendar and have been doing it for the past 5 years. If I go on my laptop right now, I have every minute of my day planned out for the last 5 years. Even in college, when I had hangouts with friends, I put that in. When I had work, when I had school, I had every minute of my day scheduled down to the T. Now, that's always not always the most practical, okay? You're going to have to rearrange that. It's not going to be super simple. But when I have something that I need to change, I'll just go on my phone, move things around, make sure it fits, and then I stick to that schedule religiously. I'm someone who really, really likes lists and marking things off a list, but what I figured and what I realized was that I just kept amassing a huge list of to-dos, list after list. So also to mitigate that, 3 a day, no more than 3 a day, and because then you'll just have this huge massive list that you don't want to attack. Put it on a schedule. So take your to-do list, put every item onto your schedule, even if it's as simple as write letter to mom, write thank you note, whatever it might be. Put that in your calendar and make sure that you do it exactly when it is blocked off. A lot of CEOs and high-level people use this strategy, and it's super effective. I found it to be super, super effective in my life, okay? Number 4, this one I'm going to do a whole video on because it's that important. It is completely get rid of distractions, meaning your phone. When I am in a state of deep work, my phone is locked in my car downstairs, it's in the bedroom, it's nowhere to be found. I highly recommend that you do this. It is so simple to just put your phone in the other room, but it is the best thing you can do for your productivity. I cannot even begin to describe how much more productive I am by doing this, okay? Very big. You got to start doing it now. Make whatever task you are working on in that moment the most interesting thing that you can do. So if you have to unplug the TV, if you have to move things into a different room, unplug the Xbox, put it in your car, whatever you have to do, do that. Make the project, the task that you're working on, the only thing that you can do and the most exciting thing you do. That is the only way to get it done. This last one is just for me, and I don't know that it's going to work for everyone, but I kind of, not coined this, but I kind of made this up. It's basically the 3-2-1 rule, and my friends will know this one. I've told them about it before, but it's 3-2-1 act. Do whatever the thing is. Now, it sounds super, super simple, but I remember just doing this in college when I was sleeping in or snoozing my alarm. You sit in bed, you say 3-2-1, and you do it. No excuses, nothing. Just get up and do exactly what you need to do after the one is said. These are some tips that have really helped me and have made me super hyper productive in the times that I've set. I really hope they help you. It's something that I've been thinking about for 3, 4, 5 years now. I've been compiling this list, and this is just kind of a brief overview of it. Let me know if you want me to expand on any particular one in the future or make another video about it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all your support and hope to see you in the next one.